Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Let's start it. Let's see if this works. Yes!
Scan. It says scan the QR code, but
But it had no QR code there.
But also your face is in front
my
of
face is over it. You like to point out when my face is over things. I don't really care. You don't have to scan the QR code. That's why I have it covered. All right. I have never played a Phoenix Wright game. So, and let's see if my little cursor thing seems to be working. Except I think it's upside down. That's better. All right, here we go. All right, episode 1. The first turnabout. Gasp! Gasp! Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone like... Why does he have a dot there? I'll make it look like he did it. Okay, the game's a little loud. Turn it down. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Yeah. Boy, am I nervous. Right! Oh, hiya, Chief. Oh, this is me saying that. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. Is HR here? Because her jacket is completely open. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Aw, thank you, Pass. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out anyway I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Yeah, it seems like it would be. Although he's defending, not prosecuting. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Oh, is my name Net Phoenix? Dude, it's Nick. I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. Your nickname is Nick. Okay. I'm finished. Finished. It seems like Phoenix would be the nickname. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. This must be him thinking. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Murder's always simple, I guess. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Oh no. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court. This is like Law and Order or something. Literally is Law and Order. Ooh, nice beard. I think I could be, except for the bald head, I could be the judge. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Oh, he must be the prosecutor.
Oh, is that Seymour Butts' cousin?
Yeah, his last name's Butts. And his name's Payne. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake.
Are you playing this because he has your beard?
No, I had no idea that the guy was going to have my beard. And he's the judge, not the main character. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. I know. That's eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in the case. Well, he's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine.
Wait, what? This is a quiz show?
Yeah, I know, it seems weird.
Court is a quiz show?
It's because it's my first trial and he's testing me to see if I'm ready to be a lawyer, I guess. Seems a little unusual.
Is this that court with the guy from the Family Feud?
Yeah. No. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's, wait, uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to date, up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. I figured this is a tutorial. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Oh, what's this? Cindy. Alright, well, her name is Cindy. Time of death, cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Yeah. Larry Butts. Cindy Stone. Gender female. The victim in the case. A model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case? Cinder block. It's Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of her death? She died because she was... yeah, blunt object trauma. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct.
Wait,
You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why you shouldn't proceed.
this never happens in a trial. They read the charges out.
Yeah, well, he's testing me. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. What, Neil?
This is not the way court goes.
True, Neil, but you never see a beard that wonderful in court. See, that's true. That's so true, Pass.
I was in front of the Honorable Dick Beavers.
Where are you now? Why were you in front of Judge?
It was traffic court.
Oh, traffic court. I never went to traffic court.
I always went to traffic court.
Oh, that's right. You always, yeah.
I have paid tickets, but generally I've always gone.
Always challenged him. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker.
That statue is probably larger than you could lift.
I wouldn't say Neil's a speed demon.
No, the time that I was in court that time was, I had supposedly left dual...
Allegedly.
No, supposedly, because it was impossible for the car I was driving. Left dual tire tracks over 100 feet in a McDonald's parking lot that was not 100 feet long, nor was my car capable of actually making 2 tracks because of the differential in the car. The cop was cheered on by a bunch of local kids to go after me. I did get convicted of it, but then it was expunged. My father went to speak to the sheriff of the county and went into the particulars of the case. And then the sheriff went to the Commonwealth's attorney and they said no. And then that guy ended up on suspension and having to ride with someone else.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Well, I don't think this is a murder. I don't think I can do that.
That was my first interaction with the criminal justice system.
Wow. So you have a long sordid past with the criminal justice system?
No, I mean, it's all that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. It was found... All right, so the Thinker was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record.
It's funny that you say that because I had almost gone to law school before I met Jason.
Yeah. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Okay. I like this game is very anime so far. Very anime. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Oh no, this is going to be bad. Should not call Mr. Butts to the stand. He will not do well. Chief, What do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. I think this is going to be bad.
What?
What?
You can't object?
I think I can object. I don't know how to object, but I mean, I don't know how to object right away. I think you'll see. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure the tutorial will talk about objections. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Yeah.
I don't think I need to know about Larry's proclivities.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Oh, shit. Oh, gosh, there's motive. Hey, watch it, buddy. Why does he have, like...
Little soldier boy cheeks?
Not that I was thinking his teeth are like
dragon teeth?
Dragon teeth, yeah. Consummate V's. All right. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony.
I mean, I think all these people are guilty the way they're sweating.
He is definitely sweating. Didn't they all die? Yeah. I was gonna say Romeo and Juliet's not a good thing to say. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. Oh, great.
I like
What's it to you anyway?
I like that he twitched just a little bit as he said it.
Well, I like how he's yelling at the prosecution saying, what's it to you anyway? I mean, your own trial, dude. Yeah, Larry does seem like an idiot. Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Okay, well that's a clue right there, seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
Objection? How do you know she was with other men?
Well, yeah. It does seem weird that he's saying that. Someone on the stand should say that. What do you mean? Yeah, I know. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Oh, great.
I mean, what does that tell you?
Yeah. I was gonna... indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that tells us. Dude, no way. The victim was a model. Well, how is she dating this guy, but did not have a large income? It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh my goodness. Now, there's no way she would have been dating Larry in the first place, because he probably has no money. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see that what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? All right. Exactly, Flaming Baguette. Right. Was this where I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering. Okay, I'll stop him. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Oof. Wince. Dude. Nick. What do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. Oh my goodness. She-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I met her, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oh no. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. I like Phoenix Wright's exasperated look here is kind of funny. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment. Oh no. On the day of the murder, did you not? Oh great. Gulp. Oh man. The judge. There you go. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. You can't answer. You can't go into court and go, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You can't. You have to answer, dude. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? I don't know if we can stop him from answering that, but we'll try. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. What is he? What is he? He's trying to mentally beam it into his head. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember. Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Oh, great. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Oh, great. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Yeah, that's how I feel. Order in the court. Oh, yeah.
So I want to pause you here for a moment.
Yeah.
It would never start with the defendant as their witness.
It does seem weird that they would start that way. I agree.
Because they would have to have that person who witnessed him running away state that before they could get to this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not logically put together.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Okay.
He sold tortillas on the corner.
Please bring Mr. Frank Frank saw it. Saw it. Like he saw it, but saw it. To the stand. Yeah.
Oh my god. What's terrible is, like, these are English puns, so, like, who did
Well,
they
had
get
good
to write
translators,
all
I
this
guess.
crap?
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's definitely the guy from earlier, because he has like a hole right there or something. Are you printing something?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Who the hell would buy a newspaper subscription from someone that shifty?
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Oh, great. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Oh, the judge does not look happy. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Judges aren't supposed to ask those questions.
It's true.
Because that they're introducing testimony, which is not.
Who?
The judge would be introducing testimony
Yeah.
there, which is not how a court case works.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sott used was one of those. Oh, I see it right there. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Cordless phones work.
No, but well, that's true if it was charging. Also, maybe that's you found a flaw.
If it was a telephone blackout,
it was a
it doesn't matter because they're all hooked up to telephone lines.
Yeah, but it was a cordless phone. But those cordless phones would have been charged.
If it was a cordless, was it an electrical blackout or a telephone blackout?
Electrical blackout.
Okay. Well, then all telephones would work then because the telephones are on a different circuit.
That's what the judge just said.
The cordless phones would not work because they couldn't reach the base station.
Right. There you go. It was a cordless phone.
But in an electrical blackout, your phone works because the phone system has its own electricity.
Right, but this is a cordless phone.
Yes.
Okay. All right, the blackout record has been added to the court. Now, Mr. Wright. All right, hold on. I want to check out this. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Noon to 6. Okay. Time of death, 4 to 5. Okay. Okay. Discovered Miss Stone's body in these papers. Okay. Sorry. Okay, exactly. All right, good. That's why I was going through this. I was looking for contradictions. So, that's what I was thinking too, Kai, because I was wanting to know what time he said, because I remember he said a time, but I don't remember what time he said. Yeah, he said 1 p.m. Okay. That's what I thought, because, yeah, and the blackout was, well, the blackout was from noon to 6. But but this said, time of death, 4 to 5. Interesting. Yeah. She died later. Yeah, I guess so. Or she was declared dead later. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Oh, no. Cross-examination, Your Honor. All right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do?
Were you
Why?
just doing it Jack Nicholson impersonation?
No, I was not trying to do anything. You exposed the lies. I assume they're like whispering because, like, I don't know. She's like over there trying to help him. Phoenix, do this.
Is this courtrooms for dummies?
Yeah. Well, this is the first case, so I assume it's like a tutorial. Why do you expose? All right. why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Okay. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. Okay. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. Is that for objection? Okay. Alright. Into 6. Well, you know, it seems weird that that was happening. Okay, I feel like we've done everything. Okay. I guess. I don't know. What does this do? Okay, that's nothing. Ask more questions. Oh, okay. Present as an object. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, it looks like the Y button is something too. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. I think that is a lie. So, can I press? Hold it. Oh, God. Half open, you say? Yes, yes, the door was open halfway. Yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see. And what happened next? Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Unable to go inside? How did you... So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes, I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. Whoops. How did you not touch anything? The phone in our apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Exactly. Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call, but you said you didn't touch anything. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Yeah. 1 p.m.? Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Yeah, the time of death was later. Present some evidence to contradict him. Okay, how do I do that? You found the body at 1 p.m.? You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. No. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Good job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh no. The time of discovery. So what, he can just change his story?
Not in real court.
Yeah. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television, but there's no power! Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. A taped program, right. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Objection! I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yeah, I mean, this one's quite obvious. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Okay. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Ah! Irk. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw It? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now.
Sure you do.
Yeah, I know. How does he keep changing his testimony? Mr. Saw It. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. Now the sweat's pouring down.
Because really, the judge would be going after the prosecuting attorney for
Yeah.
this guy.
My apologies, Your Honor. I must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Shot. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. All right, here we go. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. What? That must have been what I saw. What?
Yeah, that's the
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. What? Is he saying she was murdered with a clock? She wasn't murdered with a clock. Actually, I didn't hear it the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Okay. But this is the murder weapon. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? I'm Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Just answer the question, Mr. Sot. Hey, it was there, okay? That's a clock. Does it have like a little clock in it?
Does he have a clock in his belly?
That's what I was thinking. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. That's what I was wondering. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Oh. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see.
Yeah, but I thought he didn't touch anything.
Yeah. Wait, so if yeah, why is he touching the murder weapon?
I mean, that means his fingerprints are on.
Yeah, so the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Is he asking me? Yes! Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Holy shit. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Grumble, 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 grumble. Order in the cart. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sot, the sound must have left you quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Uh-oh, he's objecting. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. I would say it is a little bit conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. his face has kind of changed. He's like, nah, gar. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Gwah! Oh my goodness. Well, he has fake hair.
What else is he faking?
I don't know. Well, he's like unruffled his shirt. He's gonna shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. Yeah. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Yeah. Order in the court. Mr. Judge, you need to keep this court in line. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through really carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawat heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Oh my goodness. This seems well, here, let's look at the court record real quick and look at this thing. It's rather heavy. A statue that's rather heavy. Okay. So there's not really anything I can do here. Well, we're not going to ask the neighbors. Try sounding the clock, maybe?
That's what I'd go with.
Yeah. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. It certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? 11:25. Heck. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawat heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawat, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case.
Well, you don't really have to prove anything. All you have to do is introduce that there is a reasonable doubt that the person is not the killer.
Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawat. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens.
You lose your hair.
They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Well, this isn't his trial. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Did I lose? Not so fast, Mr. Sawat. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right, White? Right, White? Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? The only thing I can think of was she was in Paris the other day and she took it with her.
She brought it home?
Yeah, but Paris versus Tokyo time is quite different. I don't know where they're at.
Rodin was French. The man who sculpted the thinker.
Yeah. Time of death, 4 to 5, cause death, loss of trauma. Heavy. The victim appeared to arrive home from Paris. Oh, okay. I think the reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow. No. I'm just gonna say, unless the batteries, but it's still working.
Well, if you say yes, is it going to give you a list of answers to choose from?
I don't know. Think of any. I'm just gonna say no and see what happens. Hi, how am I supposed to know that? I know you can figure it out. There must be some evidence in the court record. Something that can show why the clock was 3 hours slow. Find it and he won't have a foot to stand on. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Do you have any evidence to prove this? Yeah. This is it. All or nothing. Yes, Your Honor.
It.
What was that?
This is it.
Oh. All I heard was ee. I believe I have the evidence that can prove my claim. Aha, I'd like to see that. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Alright, I'm just going to present her passport. Like that. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Okay. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day. Oh, okay. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! There. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sot. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ah. Oh my God. He just foamed at the mouth and died. Order, I say.
Does he have rabies?
That's what it looked like to me. All of a sudden he had rabies. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. The confetti coming down. And with that, the court is adjourned.
They wouldn't declare him not guilty. They would dismiss the case.
Yeah, that's true. It turns out that Frank Sot was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day,
It turned out that none of the game developers had ever watched Law and Order.
That's true. Courts usually do have confetti. Whenever there's a not guilty, the confetti just rains down. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's true. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sot let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sot grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2. Whew. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking so happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Girls with confetti. Yeah, cannons.
Her outfit was
Exactly.
a little revealing.
It is a little revealing, I agree. My life is over. Why are you still saying your life is over? Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
She's dead.
Yeah. Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. Harry Butts? I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Now he's hitting on Chief? Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. Oh. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Does it have blood on it?
I know, it's a different one. He makes clocks. Apparently this is what he made. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Sob. Larry, are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? Oh, I'm not sympathizing, really. It's that, right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Oh my goodness. What, her death? Her What am I supposed to present? I object. I have no idea. I'll present the statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Don't stop believing. Sorry.
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. To butts. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Now I assume that's just the end of that trial, that there's more trials. Yeah. A new episode. Turnabout Sisters. Alright, so how do I pause? How do I save? Let's see. Okay. Enter a start. So what if I hit enter? Ah. Save. Save cleared stage data up to this point. Press start any time during a game to save your data. Yes. All right. Because I think that's where we're going to stop. Oh man, that was fun. That was the first start to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I wonder how many episodes there are. I guess I'll have to look that up and see how many episodes there are. I know, it's weird. It's weird that she would travel with that clock. That seems like an awfully big thing to travel with.
Yes, I would think so.
But it was an interesting first game. I've never played a game like this. This will be fun. So thanks to Pass for suggesting this game. I know it was one he's wanting me to play, and thank you all for voting for it. Because this is definitely quite a different game than I've ever played. It's funny going from like my thumb is definitely gonna heal after playing this game. But playing such a heavy jump and shoot and whip and all that game to this game is quite different. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun just being different, right? So Well, thanks everyone for being here. Thank you so much, Flaming Baga, Citrus Thunder, Richard Mew, Pass. Zab was here earlier. I'm sure I'm missing so many other people who are here, but thank you all so much for being here. And thank everyone who's out there just watching. Thank you all. I'm so grateful that all of y'all turn up and watch me play these games.
And I'm
A
so
visual
surprised.
novel. Yeah, it seems very much like a visual novel. What were you saying, Neil?
I'm so surprised.
You're so surprised. Neil has always been surprised. and well, I try to explain because, a lot of people from my generation don't quite understand Twitch and what it's like and stuff like that. And I just basically say it's basically social. It's being a social. It's social gaming. It's like sitting on the couch and being together with your friends, but virtually, right?
Didn't I ever tell you about having to watch other people play a game while I was just sitting there?
And you didn't like that, did you?
No, it was awful.
Well, some people like it.
I guess.
So I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, with bonus streams on the weekends at 3 p.m. Eastern, which I should be able to do 3 p.m. tomorrow. If you can't be here live, check out all the video on demands over at youtube.com/jfriestv. If you're out there watching and you haven't followed yet, please follow. But it's perfectly fine if you want to just you don't have to chat. You can just watch. That's perfectly valid. These names are gonna scroll any second. I usually try to time it better, but I didn't time it this time. But there it is. And Neil just resubscribed with Prime for 20 months earlier. Couldn't believe that. But thank you to all these people. They're my subscribers. They're awesome. They get all these emotes. They get ad-free viewing. And they get my appreciation. So thank you all so much for being here. If I didn't say thank you to Kai, thank you, Kai, for being here too. I guess that's it. You can also check out our Discord. All right. Let's look and see who's out there that we could raid. Whoops. Come on. I mean, I kind of want to raid Justin again because he's been going for so long. But I hate raiding someone twice. Let's see. I want to kind of spread the love. Let's see.
Oh, see, Ink My Life. He's playing Tunic.
Tunic is a new game out that just came out recently. Yeah, I think so. Let's go with Ink. Where is it? Let's check it out. Make sure he is not ending his stream first. It looks like he is not ending his stream. So it looks like we're good for Ink. All right. Thank y'all for being here. There we go. Yeah, good night, Richard. Thank you for being here. Thank y'all for being here. I hope to see you back here tomorrow afternoon. We'll do another case in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Till then, stay safe, all right?
Ciao.
Have a good weekend. Bye.